Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for grade 7 maths. The chapter today we discuss that is a linear function. And the lesson today we covered these are find the slope from the graph, find the slope from the 2 points, find a missing coordinate using the slope, find the slope from an equation. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using the email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. Go to the subject tab, select maths from there. Scroll down to the grade 7. View all chapters. So here are the list of the chapters. So we are on linear function. Let's continue with this. And here are the list of the lessons. So start the very first lesson, which is find the slope from the graph. So let's suppose I'm going to draw a graph here. Okay. So let's suppose here is the 0. Okay. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. This is called your x-axis. Now on the y-axis I'm going to take it's 1, same thing like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. If for example here is the line, okay, and then they are saying that there are 2 points over it. One point is here and the one point which is lie on here. These are the 2 points, okay, 1 point and the 2 points. So what is this point called? This point is basically that is lie on, look at here, it's on 0 and 2, okay, and this point is first of all x-axis, that is 3 and 3. Look at here now, if you're gonna finding it out these points, okay, so this is basically first on the 6 and then it's on the 0. So let's see, this is on the 2 and that is 0. Now for this point I'm going to talking about, this is x-axis 3 and y-axis is also 3. These are the 2 points that we are selected from here. Now what is the formula that are going to find the slope? Slope formula is change in y over change in x. Change in y-axis over change in x-axis, okay? So from now, how can we finding it out? So slope is how to find the change in y. This is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. For example, what are the 2 points? One point is 2 and 0. From this is x1, y1. And from 2 it's 3 and 3. This is x2 and y2. Okay. Let's take this point and put it in the formula. So your slope is, what is y2 here? That is 3. What is y1? This is 0. What is x2? Which is 3. What is x1? This is 2. So 3 minus 0 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is 3. That is your slope. Okay. This is the way that we are going to finding it out the slope. If for example, I'm going to take here the line Now this is not your line. Just take some another points over it. Okay, I'm going to take some another points. So let's suppose, so the line is here, like for example it's on this point. So look, the first point I'm going to take it here, that is this is 4 and 0, and the second point which I'm going to take, this is 5 on the x-axis, 4 on the y-axis. Okay, like look, this is 5 on the x-axis and this is on the y-axis, that is 5 and 4. That's why we're going to put first of all is 5 and then it's 4. Okay, now let's take the slope, which is equals to change in y over change in x. So this is slope, which is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so what are the 2 points? These are the 2 points, which is 5 4 and 4 0. Okay, so here is 5 4 and 4 and 0. This is x1 y1 x2 y2. Okay, so now the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what is y2 here? That is 0, minus what is y1? This is 4. What is x2? Which is 4. What is x1? This is 5. Okay, now after solving, 0 minus 4 is minus 4, 4 minus 5 is minus 1, minus minus cancel, and here 4 is your slope. Okay, this is the way that you are going to solve the slope. Now let's do the next question. So here are involving some bigger values. Let's take some bigger values, which is 50 10 60 40. Okay, 50 10 and then it's 60 and 40. Now as we know that this is your x1, this is your y1, this is your x2, and this is your y2. So what is the slope? Change in y over the change in x. Okay, what is change in y? This is y2 minus y1 over what is change in x? x2 minus x1. Okay, what is y2 minus y1? 40 minus 10. Now the x2 is 60 minus 50. So 40 minus 1, 10 is 30. 60 minus 50 is 10. So 10 times 1 is 10, 10 times 3 is 30. This is also the answer. So here is your slope, which is 3. Okay. Now let's do the test questions. Look at this graph. What is the slope? Simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction, improper fraction, or integers. They are not giving us the point. Okay. They're just saying you are going to take some points, any points that you are going to take, okay? Alright, in this way, you're going to take any of the 2 points. For example, let's draw a graph here. This is your y, this is your x, that is 0, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the figure, they are moving from 2 to ending at greater than, starting point is from 2. Okay, let me just take, this is the first point and here is the second point. First point is 2 and 0, second point is 4 and 4. Let's finding the slope. So here is change in y over change in x. So the first point is 4 4, other point is 2 0. This is x1, y1, x2, and y2. So the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 0 minus 4, x2 is 2 minus 4. Minus 4 over minus 2. Minus minus cancel, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4. So that is 2. This is your slope. Okay. In this way, you're going to solve it one by one, all the questions. So now let's move to the next. Find the slope from the 2 points. Now, if the 2 points are given here, 3, 19 and 10 and 10. Okay. In the previous one, we are taking the points from the graph. Now from here, we are going to take the points from the, basically 2 points are given and you are just going to solve by using the formula. Okay, let's go with it. 3, 19, 10 and 10. Okay, it's 3, 19, 10 and 10. Now this is your x1, this is your y1, x2 and y2. If you're gonna write it like this, x1 is 3, x2 is 10, y1 is 19, y2 is 10. Okay, now how to find the slope? Slope is equals to change in y over change in x. What is change in y? This is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so putting the values, what is y2? 10 is 19. y2 is 10, y1 is 19. 10 minus 19. x2 is 10, x1 is 3. 10 minus 3. This is your slope. Okay. Now 10 minus 19. What is the answer? 9 with the negative sign because the greater number is negative sign. 10 minus 3, which is 7. So this is minus 7 is yours. Okay, if the 2 points are given, this is the way that you are going to solve it. All questions are same. Now let's do the test questions. Find the slope of the line that passes through the line is given, which is 3, 19, 10 and 10. We are already finding it out. This is 9 by 7. Okay, in the question already finding it out. So here is 9, 10 and 1 and 13. Let's do it. 9, 10, 1 and 13. Yeah. Okay, now what is the slope? Change in y over change in x. So your x1 is 9, y1 is 10. x2 is 1, y2 is 13. So what is the slope? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. y2 is 13, y1 is 10. x2 is 1, x1 is 9. Okay, so 13 minus 10 is 3, 1 minus 9 is minus 8. So minus 3 by 8. 3 by minus 8 is also the right. You are going to not putting the answer like this way. Okay, in the end you are just going to check the answer minus 3 by 8. All right, just like this. So here are the 2 points. Now you guys solve it and then tell me the answer. This is 5, 4 and 10 and 2. Let's go, let's check. 5, 2, 10 and 5, 4, 10 and 2. 5, 4, 10 and 2. Okay, so the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So first in the rough page you are going to write it down. What is x1, y1, x2 and y2? If you want to write it down like here, it's all up to you. x1 is 5, x2 is 4. Sorry, it's not 4. This is your x1, y1, x2 and y2. Okay, now x2 is 10. y1 is 4, y2 is 2. Now let's put it in the question. y2, in place of y2 I just put it 2. In place of y1 I put 4. x2 is 10, x1 is 5. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 10 out of 5 is 5. Minus 2 by 5. Yes, it's available here. Let's go with it. Find the slope of the line that passes through 7, 9, 2 and 2. Okay. 7, 9, 2 and 2. So what is the slope? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So x1 is 7, x2 is 2, y1 is 9, y2 is 2. So your slope is, just putting the values, 2 minus 9, 2 minus 7. Okay. In place of y2 I just put 2. In place of y1 I just put 9. In place of x2 I put 2. And in place of x1 I put 7. So 2 minus 9, 2 minus 7. 2 minus 9, what is the answer? Minus 7. 2 minus 7, what is the answer? Minus 5. Minus minus cancel. Why we are putting the minus sign? Because the greater number has negative sign with it. So you are going to put the negative sign in both of it. So negative negative cancel and 7 by 5 is your answer. Check it out. Is there any 7 by 5? Yes. In the option A. That is 7 by 5. Okay. So now let's solve this last one. Find the slope of the line that passes through 6, 8, 9 and 4. Simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction, improper fraction or integers. 6, 8, 9 and 4. 6, 8, 9 and 4. x1, y1, x2 and y2. Your slope is change in y over change in x. So put, what is change in y? Put y2 firstly over y1, x2 minus x1. 4 minus 8 minus 4. Okay. 9 minus 6, that is 3. So minus 4 by 3 is your answer. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. So now let's start the next lesson. Now you solve the rest of the test question regarding this lesson by yourself. Find the missing coordinate using the slope. So here the points are given. You are just going to, and they are saying that a line that includes the point 5q and 3 minus 5 and has a slope of 7. Okay, now This time slope is given. In these 4 points, one is missing. So by using these values, you are going to finding it out the fourth point of this. Okay, and the missing point. Basically the missing points. 5q, 3 and minus 5. The given things are 5q, 3 minus 5, let's suppose, and the slope is given, which is 5, let's suppose. Now the formula of the slope is y2 minus y1, as we know that x2 minus x1. Putting values, this is your x1, y1, x2, y2. Put in this value. Y2 is minus 5, y1 is q, x2 is 3 minus 5. Also putting the slope, that is 5. Your slope is 5. Minus 5 minus q as it is. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Okay. Now here this 2 is multiply with this. Always you're doing the same way. So 5 times minus 2. That is equals to minus 5 minus q as it is in the same positions. 5 times 2 is minus 10 is equals to minus 5 minus q. Q is still here. Now this 5 is moving from this to this side. What it becomes? It becomes plus, or you are going to add plus 5 on both sides. This and this should be cancelled. Minus 10 plus 5 is minus 5 is equals to minus q. Minus minus cancel. So value of q is 5. This is the value of the q. That is the missing point. Okay. Now let's suppose. Let's do the test questions. A line has a slope of 1 and includes the points 7, 6, 3k. 7, 6, 3k. And slope is 1. y2 minus y1. What is slope? That is 1. So now x1, y1, x2, y2 putting the values. This is your x1, y1, x2, y2. So your y2 is k minus 6 over 3 minus 7. So 1 as it is, k minus 6 as it is, 3 minus 7 is minus 4. Minus 4 is multiplied with the 1. That is equals to k minus 6. This is minus 4 is equals to k minus 6. So minus 4 plus 6. K minus 6 plus 6. So minus 4 plus 6 is 2. So your value of k is 2. Let's see. Yes, this is 2 that is given here. So let's go with it. A line has a slope of -7 that includes the point 3t and -4 and 2. So let's write the point firstly. -3t -4 2. And slope is given, that is -7. X1, Y1, X2, Y2. So Y2 is 2 minus t, just putting on down here. Slope is -7. Y2 is 2 minus t, then -4 minus into -3. So -7 as it is, 2 minus t as it is, here is -4 plus 3, minus minus becomes plus. -7 is equals to 2 minus t over -1. This -1 should multiply with -7. So this becomes 7 is equals to 2 minus t. Okay. So moving this 2 from this to this side, or just subtraction, -2 and -t should be cancelled, and there is 5 is equals to -t. And what is value of t? T is equals to -5. Multiply both sides with -1. So here is t is equals to -5. Okay. So you solve rest of the test questions by yourself. Hope you guys understand this lesson as well. Now let's start the next lesson of the day, which is the last lesson. Find the slope from the equation. So here, first we're finding the slope from the points. If 2 points are given, then you are going to finding it out by subtracting y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. But here they're saying that finding the slope by using the line. Okay, so look at here. What's the formula for that? Formula is here, y is equals to mx plus b. What is this m? This m is called the slope. For example, y is equals to 7x plus 9. If this question is given and they are saying that finding the slope of this, as we know that y is equals to mx plus b, and the number which is multiplied with the x, that is m, that is slope. So here is the slope is 7. So 7 is your slope. Okay, let me just write it here some question, then you just telling me what are the slopes of these questions. So here, what are the slopes for this? So this is your slope, that is m. This is your slope, that is m. So what is m in the first one? Minus 9. M in the second one, that is 7. Okay, so these are the slopes. So now, okay, if the question is like in the form of the fractions, y is equals to minus 2 by 3 x plus 5 by 4. So now tell me, what is the slope here? Think about it, everyone. So what is slope here? Which is minus 2 by 3. Which is minus 2 by 3. Anything that is multiplied with the x, that is your slope. Remember that thing. So here is your slope. Minus 2 by 3. That is the slope. Okay. Now let's do the test questions. Find the slope of the line y is equals to 3 by 2x minus 1 by 3. So what is the slope of this one? 3 by 2 x minus 1 by 3. If the question is like this way, 3 by 2x minus 1 by 3, any number that is multiplied with the x, that is your slope. This is not your slope. So your slope is 3 by 2. Slope is represented with the letter m. Okay, because y is equals to mx plus b. Now here m is your slope. So this is 3 by 2. Let's go with it. 3 by 2. Find the slope of the line. Now look at here. If there only x values are involved, okay, like y is equals to 1 by 4x. So this is the value which is with the x, that is m. Always, if the b is not given, it's all up to the question. So if here is only the x values are involved, so here is only given which is 1 by 4x. So it means that this first one is your slope. Okay, let's go with it. What is the slope now? 1 by 4. Find the slope of the line y is equals to 4x minus 6. Okay, now you guys think about it and then tell me the answer of this one. Okay, now everyone think about it and tell me the answer in the chat. What is the slope of this line? Y is equals to 4x minus 6. Which number is multiplied with the x? That is 4. Okay, so here is 4 is your slope, not the 6, because 6 is b. Like here, when we see the formula for this, y is equals to mx plus b. So this m, any number that is multiplied with the x, you can say that this is your slope. Okay, if for example the number like in the form of 4x plus 7, or the number like in the form of 1 by 3x minus 2, if like for example the number is in the form of only 2 by 3x. So any digit which is multiplied with the x, we can say that these are our slopes. Also the sign with it. If there is negative sign, so there is slope is minus 1 by 3. Okay. So here, what is the slope? That is 4. So here we go with it, the 4. Now find the slope of the line. So look at here, minus 1 by 3x and plus 2 by 7. Okay, so this is the value of x. That is minus 1 by 3, which is your slope. So we can say that this is your slope. That is m. So here we're gonna put minus sign with the 1 by 3. Now tell me the answer of this one. What is the slope here? Find the slope of the line y is equals to 8 by 3x plus 9 by 2. Simplify your answer and write it as a proper fraction, improper fraction, or integer. So it's 8 by 3. That is your slope. Okay. So we are going to move with 8 by 3, not 9 by 2. Okay. 9 by 2 is your intercept. It's not your slope. So from this question, what is the slope? Y is equals to 9 by 7, x plus 3 by 8. It's 9 by 7. Okay. Hope you guys understand this lesson. So today we covered the grade 7 maths. The chapter name is linear function, and here are the lesson. Find the slope from the graph, find the slope from 2 points, find a missing coordinate using the slope, find the slope from an equation. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. So you guys make sure before starting the next session you practice all these question, all these lesson. And if you still need any help in any of the question, you can contact tutors by using this live chat button that is available on your A plus website, putting your department, in which department that you need help with, English or maths, and then just put your name here and then just send. In this way you directly contact with the tutors. So for now, have a great day you all. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.